So kids, we're about to get spoilery because we're going to, there's no way we weren't going to talk about this. I was kind of busting at the seams on my stream earlier, but I was trying to keep it vague. We're going to go, we're deep diving. We're going in. There's so much. There's so much packed in these 4 chapters.
And you have so
it's
many
incredible.
feelings.
I have so many feelings. I have so many feelings.
First and foremost, y'all, Zayne's out of the graveyard.
Zayne's out of the graveyard!
Out of the graveyard!
He made it out! Well, his body made it out of the graveyard.
You're like,
we don't.
We need to have an entire episode on the Dawnbreaker theories.
We do.
And I'm not going to really click into any because I don't want to be like full spoiler reveal, but it'll be the background for us. He's out of the graveyard, but he's in the fractal library. And apparently Shubai has learned how to text, which is pro-con of an ancient child.
It's a mixed bag.
It's a mixed bag. My favorite is that the emissary doesn't bring me boba tea.
Oh, that was so good. Went and got boba tea, but didn't bring me any.
I know, it's so funny.
I was like, "Oh, master is mean."
No, he's
the emissary's in the bookcases again, and I'm like, "Oh."
Which makes me wonder if Jazz is still there. Jazz was my other favorite little.
Let's get real here. The only one you care about is Pi.
I know. Does Pi go to the fractal library? Anyway, Pi better.
You need
So there are 4, chapters into Transplanted World, or 2 are yesterday. Chapter 1 is Transplanted World, which makes sense once you get into the storyline. You're like, you get to meet all the baddies. All the baddies are here. They're all named.
We finally have a round table of villains.
We still call him Bad Suit Everman.
I refuse to call him the other thing. I'm like, no, that is Bad Suit Everman, and that is all he's ever going to
be.
And
you know what? Such a wuss. I know I just jumped to chapter 4, but anyway. So Transplanted Worlds, and I think it's memory backtracked? Backtraced? There's a lot of backtracking, etc. through the whole thing. Are mostly Xavier, and then we get into Rafayel. Rafayel gets a mention in chapter 1. You wrap up Zayne, and then Caleb and Sylus get a mention at the end, which we'll talk about because Mama Void has some feelings.
We need to have a discussion. I would like to have a discussion.
I feel you. But our joke earlier was 2 things. 1, Xavier kind of makes it out okay in all the things.
We've made I was like, we
made a tier list of pain.
We made a tier list of pain, guys. We did.
Yeah.
We sat down. We had that conversation because I realized, yes, we talk about how Caleb had his one, like he had the good ending. But when you sit down and think about Xavier, he's made it out real clean. Yes, bittersweet, a little tragic. I'm not saying the story isn't tragic, but comparatively speaking, look at what he's got. He's got Lumiere, which that's not a tragic myth. That's the Lumiere mythology is basically, hey, by the way, I've got jealousy issues, which include my own alter ego, which makes no sense. And by the way, I'm going to push you into a chair and straddle you. And there's a plot in there about a movie, but who really cares?
Wow. Okay. And that's the Lumiere myth. Understood.
No, there's more.
Is he cloned the whole time? Is he not?
Unfortunately, it would have been nice if he started popping a few buttons, but a girl can dream. These were the early myths. These were the early myths. They were had to play a certain game. But no, there's more than that. The Lumiere myth, of course, you get, who is Lumiere, the connection to MC back in the catastrophe 14 years ago. There's a whole lot of lore there. But it's not a tragic myth. There's this is present day. It's not like he's going, hey babe, I'm gonna die and be right back. BRB. That's
I
loved myth.
I think it was one of the promises where she has to pretend to be Lumiere so that he can go. Yeah, it was his promise card.
Yeah, it's his. Yeah,
I love that one.
They're so good together. It's hysterical. And then so from there we then have Lightseeker, which yes, he leaves her alone on the planet while he goes off to do his noble sacrifice play. And
by the way, you're gonna get all the details on Lightseeker and Backtrackers in the storyline.
Yes, that is. They have
That's what
that
this
out,
essentially is.
It's
fleshed out, yeah.
Yeah, it's fleshed out, filled in, and now you've got the whole lay of the land. But he leaves her behind, hops on Tracer with the crew, and is like, "We're going back in time to solve this mystery, y'all." And and then it goes.
They're the Scooby-Doo Doctor Who gang.
They really are. And it all goes horribly awry, like it does. But he still gets to find her again. So, like, the tragedy is her other self is over there, being like, "He left me all alone on a throne. I'm not happy about this decision." But this other iteration of her is with him. And so he kind of like, yeah, there was that period where he was alone for 200 years until she showed up again. But again, this is not like, my heart's not fully ripped out. I'm sad. I'm like, "Oh, honey, this is difficult for you. And that's really hard." But, you know, and then you get the Dark Knight myth where they die together. Like,
yeah, where we're like, hey, if they die together, we call it good.
They die together.
Like, that's the official rule.
He got to hold her and do little duck hands or whatever the hell that was. But like, it was adorable and cute, and they died together. I'm like, this is not, he made it, like, Xavier has made it out really cleanly from the whole tragedy of fate. Like, it's sad, but it's not like horrifically sad. I hate to be, we're doing a tear of pain here, but it's just, he is the, hey, I'm doing good. I'm sad. I've got some guilt issues. And also I got to work on my jealousy and my alter ego, and, you know, maybe not abusing Jeremiah every 2 seconds, but, you know, he's doing all right. The kid's all right is what I'm saying.